Okay, so I'm here at 186 Green Mountain Drive in Warren with David. How do you pronounce your last name?
Segri.
Segri.
Hi.
This is David right there. All right, great.
So the one owner, they bought the land from the Roths, hence Roth Road, 3.6 acres, and they built the house here. Raised 3 children here. It's their primary, relatively level lot. You own down to the street, and you own basically to that knoll behind
Okay.
you. And 2-car garage. You can wraparound deck that you can go on afterward. There's a pool, and basically effectively the property line is the tree line
Okay.
in the back. But come on in. This is what they use as their main entrance, although they do have a formal entrance in the front.
Okay. Which nobody uses in
Nobody uses.
New England.
This was added on in the 90s as an answer to a smaller family dining area. And since they had 3 kids and they were teenagers, they just wanted to have another space for them to hang out.
Great.
You can see, so original house ended here. Since they've been here since the 1978, this has seen many different variations to its current state.
Mm-hmm.
The entrance to the house used to be in that corner where the refrigerator is. So if you pan over there, that little window where that nook was the mudroom.
Okay.
Now it's where the fridge lives.
Okay.
They've redone the kitchen numerous times. Danby marble, great light here. The Susie Forstuber, who is the owner, designed this to capture the light. So that way, out the sunroom is due east. So it gets sun, and then in the west, the sun sets over the mountains. Pantry here. And a wet bar with a wine cooler on the other side.
So, some nice details in the ceiling too.
Yeah.
All right, great. And then they just have a little eat-in area here too.
Yeah, there was just a little eat-in area, the kind of original dining room area that's in the next part of the house.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder what this was back in the day before they did the addition.
Just a patio. Out the
So
back.
this just double doors to a patio. Yeah. Okay.
Which now you'll see as if you go outside that it's actually it's a shame the snow has melted, but it lets you see the lot and the deck.
Sure.
Then kind of into the main living space here. There's a crawl space down here.
We did pull up the driveway last week when we were up here. Not up the driveway, but just in front. So we got to see it from the road.
Oh, great. Okay.
They were here. Yeah.
It's basically gravel, dirt floor. The sound that you hear is the sump pump because everything's melting.
Oh, sure.
So it stays mostly dry. We can go down there. Other than there's an area where it's angled so the bucket collects the water and then it kicks it out to the septic.
Yeah, we'll do that later. Let's do the nice, pretty stuff for now.
That's right.
Okay. So this is another set of French doors out here, going out to that nice space. And there's a little wine refrigerator here, wine cooler on the back of this pass through.
And this is was and still is kind of a family dining area, working wood fireplace. You can see the care has been taken over the years, and you can see the improvements list that's on the listing.
Okay. These are Pella doors. It looks like the windows are kind of similar era.
Yeah. There's a pool up on you can just see it on the crest there, and there's a hot tub out on the side here.
Is that purportedly in good condition? Do they
Yeah, it's
open
new
it
liner.
up? New liner?
So,
Okay,
it's
great.
fantastic. You could heat it all year if you really wanted to, but they don't.
That sounds expensive.
It does, it's very expensive. Watch your step down here.
Let me just do this quick pan around here. And we do have some stairs here to the dining area.
And in the winter, you can see sugar bush out this window and throughout the house. That's sugar bush.
Nice. Oh,
It's
that's
just
beautiful.
that they let it. Those are all maples, sugar maples, and so they let it grow in. Sure, some people have thought of taking those down. The flip side is your neighbor's right there.
Yes. Is this a town maintained road?
So, Roth Road is when you cross into Green Mountain Drive.
Yeah.
It's an association, $100 a year. The guy next door is a property manager.
Yeah.
He plows and grades. It's 5 houses.
$100 a year.
It's nothing. And actually, it doesn't get beat on like down below because it's level.
Okay. All right. Any covenants?
No. Other than probably the most general ones where you can't mow this house down and put a trailer here, that kind of thing.
Just
But I can double check.
the safe ones. Okay,
Yeah.
we can take a look at the deed and just
Sure,
see
sure,
anything
sure.
in there.
And this is where the entrance is.
Oh, okay. Didn't see that coming. Okay. So this is the formal entry.
Yep.
Can I open this? Is that all
Sure
right?
can.
So this is the formal entry, but it's really not conducive to people using it much. Be a trick-or-treater. It's so you have a deck that takes you over to here. The drive is over that way. And some nice stonework here. Stone walls. I'll do an outside video after I do the
Great.
interior.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Pretty substantial doorknobs there.
They're the original.
Yeah, they look
Back in 1978, they were $500. They're probably worth gosh, and who knows?
Should I go this way?
Yep. So the bathrooms.
Actually, why don't you lead the way?
Bathrooms have been redone in the past 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
So
So this is a
Three-quarter
three-quarter.
bath.
Yeah.
all the things that you see in here, this is usually locked since they have a tenant. This is the owner's
Oh,
closet,
okay. Sure,
which
sure,
is their
sure.
den.
Yep.
So this is Peter's office. And this is just the things that they...
Are the owners still in the area, or are they somewhere warm?
They're somewhere warm right now.
Okay.
And but this is their primary, they'll come back in the summer. But
No, we do have some details in the ceiling here too.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And now, can you reorient me again? That direction is, would that be north?
I have to get
But
my
I would
compass
just,
out.
which way Sugar Bush is?
Actually, so that's actually west.
That's west.
It's like east. It's like this: east, west,
Okay.
north.
My Boy Scout skills aren't that good. I need the app on my phone.
In that way. 4 bedrooms upstairs. All painted pine. Most of these are, he put these in originally. Most of them are open. Some of them are locked just for the tenant. They have locks in case.
Yeah.
But tons of storage in here.
Yeah. It's interesting how they built that all out like that, but
Yeah.
it does give you tons of You would expect to almost see that in like a knee wall, right?
Right.
Yes,
So
but-
it's fantastic.
yeah.
And then
And they have little carriage doors here, like that's interesting, right?
he's Austrian.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is one of their children's. Well, they're adults now. So.
Yeah.
nice closet space in here too.
Baseboard hot water, and it's this oil fired. Okay.
The propane is on site, but it's for the pool.
Okay. So this has a kind of a cottagey feel with the kind of wainscoting on the ceilings and the V-groove pine on the walls. Okay.
And this bathroom has been redone. Radiant electric pad under the tile.
That's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
A lot of people doing that.
Soaking tub, walk-in shower, laundry.
And is this the only washer dryer in the house?
That's correct.
Okay.
And then the third bedroom. Very similar design, just the mirror image of the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Windows have been redone up here.
Oh, they have.
Yep. And you'll see on the, there's an improvements list. Roof is 2014, all sorts of stuff that he's done.
I imagine they're probably egress because of like they're renting it,
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Great.
And this is their primary. And very, the closet is a through and through. So
Okay.
tons of storage space back there.
Okay.
You go in this way, you can come out that way.
Oh, interesting. And kind of a European thing too, with the little
Yeah.
built-in for the bed.
Yeah,
It's
he did that.
pretty charming. Feel free to take that, David. I'll just walk around.
He did it.
So newer windows here too. And this will be a 3/4 as well. The nice shower, painted floors, painted pine, pink toile. And then your John. Shingles look pretty good. It's a good place to look at them out here. You know, especially like down there where the snow would typically be sitting a little bit. They didn't weave them though. Great. There's a thermostat in this room. And then this looks down to there. And that's a membrane roof over there.
Yep, and so they have the property manager next door who, when the tenant's here, if they get like a 2-foot snowstorm, he will come and shovel it off. The only problem that they've had there is if the snow gets above the plexiglass,
Yeah.
then they've had some, because it faces east, they've had some leakage
Okay.
there. But if they keep it underneath that level, they've been fine.
So they're just kind of, they're not like movable skylights, they're plexi.
No, they're fixed, and that plexi is just to keep the snow from building up on the top.
Okay. So that's something you'd have to kind of keep an eye on.
Sure.
I might as well just go right down to that little basement at this point.
If you want your shoes, that's fine.
I'm not going to go deep in. I think I'll just go down the stairs. So it's literally right around the corner
Right
here,
around
right?
the corner, and you'll see to the right, where on a day like today, it gets a little damp, and there's a bucket for the sump pump that you just heard go on.
That's first step's a doozy.
And that goes right to the septic, the sump pump.
Okay.
Boiler's on the far left. He just had that service not too long ago. And right there on the right, you see where the moisture kind of funnels into the bucket.
So we've got our boiler here, and that's like a wood furnace thing, it looks
Although
like.
it's they used that in the 70s when oil was so pricey. It's disconnected. They just never took it out.
Okay.
If they wanted it, they could fire it back up.
And then that oil tank is on its side over there.
Yep.
Smith boiler. And then, yeah, I don't think I want to be coming down here loading wood on a regular basis.
Nope.
You know? And what is that unit to the right? It looks like a round tank. Is that doing anything? It's like a red round tank.
Let me see.
Looks like it's hooked up. It almost looks like something water related.
You know, I don't know what that is. I can ask him.
Okay, just curious.
I don't know if that has to do with the water heater or not. It looks like there's a valve
The
there.
tank doesn't look that old, but it's literally laying right on. Is that like laying on the dirt? Kind of looks like it is. They have it sort of shimmied up on the front to keep it level. And then we have a drilled well here, right? You get to see it all on this tour. Oh, there's our pressure tank right over there. And
Yeah, he
there's
has a softener, but he's disconnected it.
he has.
Yep.
Not too bad. I mean, it definitely has some water in here, right here. Let's see, standing water. It's heading over to that bucket, but it is like a, just a gravel floor here.
It's basically, he gets that water there, well, in the spring.
Yeah.
And spring happened today, and then winter will be here tomorrow.
Again. All right, let me just do this room one more time.
Sure.
I can show you the deck. So there's the ladder that the maintenance guy has been using to get up and shovel. Nice deck. And that's just a little shed building out there, David?
So there's three entrance. There's the pool mechanics on the left, and then the middle is just really just kind of like pool toy storage, and the far right is a garden shed.
What about that land cleared back over?
So it goes all the way to the tree line.
Even back over there.
There is, technically, if you follow these trees here, all the way straight with a straight line, that's what he owns. However, he has been basically mowing and using all the space up to the fence because he knows the neighbor, and the neighbor doesn't care.
Is the neighbor live up on top of the hill over here?
The neighbor actually lives down there. So at Roth Road, that red barn, that's the neighbor. They own all this.
Okay.
And they've been in the town for 100 years. So they let their friends who have cattle, milk cows, come and chomp on their land every month or so.
And these are those windows that we were looking at, right?
Yep.
So all baseboard all the way around here. A lot of glass, but it feels pretty nice in here today, but it is 50 degrees out. And sunny, mostly sunny. All right, I'll go ahead and do a video on the outside. David, thanks a lot for the tour.
Thank you. Any questions? Just stop back in after you go outside.
Sounds good. Thank you.